Hey, and welcome back to In the Garage. As you can see, we've already got the cover installed, so now we're going to move on to the swing case installation. The problem is, with this particular model Ford, we've actually got a power plug in the way of our installation on the driver's side swing case. So because of that, we're going to move straight to the passenger side swing case installation. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so step one, we took the truck bracket and the striker bracket and put them together using some of the assembly nuts. And we're going to use this. First thing we've got to do before we install this though is remove the factory tie down. And in the Ford model that we're using, it's right there. You can see the little tie down here. If you want to zoom in, you can probably see that very nicely. So once we remove that, we'll come back and get the rest of it done. Okay, so in some truck models, you'll notice there's a hole that will line up directly with the bracket assembly we put together earlier. If that's the case, there's an extra step you have to take, which is to remove the taillight and then go in with another washer and nut. And then that will allow us to put that screw in there correctly. Because right now it won't have a firm enough grip on it. So we do have to go to the extra step. Some trucks you have to, others you don't, but in this case we do. All right, so we got the tail light removed, the nut and the washer on the other side, and the first screw through. So now we're going to use some of the self-driving screws to finish the job. So these do come with self-drilling screws, but we've decided, just to be safe, that we're going to drill some pilot holes first. So that's what we've done already on this bracket, but I'll show you kind of what we're doing here on these two. Okay, now I put a larger bit on, so we're going to make the hole a little bit bigger so the screws have an easier time to get in. Make sure you don't use too big of a bit because you still want those screws to have some grip to them. We're not putting a nut on the other side, so just make sure you don't make the bit too big. Alright, so we have the bracket installed. It's all ready to go, ready for the swing case itself. So let's lay it on there and see how it fits. Basically, you just line up the slots with the pegs there. You lay it right on. Apparently my aim is awful. There we go. And then, like a glove. And in some cases, with your tonneau cover, if you have a pre-installed tonneau cover, you may need to adjust the brackets a little bit to accommodate the space of the swing case. But other than that, that's all there is to it. All right, so we're back. The flex is done, the swing case is in there. We want to show you how they work together because, of course, seeing is believing. So you see the flex is completely extended down and the swing case is installed. So all you do to pull the swing case out is pull this little spring-loaded lever, pull it out, and you've got your swing case right there at the front of your hands there. And you just open it up, get your gear out. Everything that you need is right there available to you, that easy. When you're done, push it with a little force, it'll snap right in back in its bracket, and that's all there is to it. All right, so it has been In the Garage with Performance Corner. Thanks again for joining us today to see what we had to install. If you want to see the part numbers for the swing case or the flex cover, check below in the description, they'll be there for you to look at. Also, if you want to see what a local Performance Corner retailer has to offer you in your area, check below as well for our dealer locator, and you can check who's in your area and maybe an address or a phone number. That's all going to be there. So check below to see what we got to offer. Thanks again. Have a good one.